Tonight, hear about the changes to this weekend's service day.
Plus, we give you an inside look at the Sound of the South's new home. Stay tuned, Troy. TrojanVision Nightly News starts now.
From the high-definition digital production center on the Troy campus, with news from Troy University locations around the world, this is Troy TrojanVision Nightly News.
Hello and welcome to Troy TrojanVision Nightly News for January 14th, 2014. I'm Felicia Payne.
And I'm Courtney Addison. Thanks for joining us this evening.
The Martin Luther King Jr. holiday is this Monday, and even though the holiday is a break from classes for Troy University students, many of them have the chance to spend their time off helping in the community. Joey Hudson explains.
Troy University students have the chance to be an active part in making a difference in the community this weekend by volunteering their time in honor of a civil rights icon.
There's two national days of service that are recognized on a national level. One is the 9/11 service day that we always do in September, and then the MLK Day of Service. And so we just participate in that along with people across the nation to recognize the life and legacy of Dr. King.
Although the event is referred to as a day of service, some changes have been made to try to encourage more participation from students.
So normally we do a service day, which is kind of like a 4-hour blitz over the course of one day. What we've turned the MLK Day into is a MLK weekend of service. And so we have projects on Friday, Saturday, and on Monday. So it should be better accommodating to student schedules. As well as, maybe an opportunity for them to participate in more than one service project.
And with the extended schedule, Sealand says students will need to register early to make sure they have a spot in one of the activities.
Come to 122 Eldridge Hall, and we'll guide you through the process of signing up for a project. We're asking that students pre-register, and then we'll send them specific instructions in terms of, where to go, how to coordinate transportation, where we're going to pick them up, if they need transportation, things of that nature.
Sealand hopes this kind of volunteerism will encourage students to get involved in the community beyond the MLK holiday.
A great way to get connected to community needs and see, like, face-to-face, some of the things that are going on in our community, from education, hunger, literacy, the environment, things of that nature. And so it's a great way to make a difference and get involved and hopefully get connected to those things where they come back and volunteer.
Joey Hudson, Troy, TrojanVision News.
Once again, if you are interested in volunteering in the day of service, you can sign up with Sealand in Eldridge Hall, room 122.
And there will soon be a new place for Troy students with military affiliations to call their own. The Troy for Troops Center will open in the Trojan Center soon. The new center is designed to help those with military affiliations get any assistance they may need. And even though the center isn't officially open, they will have a student veteran sign up this Thursday at the Trojan Center food court. The reason for the sign up is to make sure that coordinators know what student veterans are on campus.
And it's just a chance for the veterans to sign in and we to know who they are and what they look like. We use different databases here on the campus to keep records, but a lot of information is self-reporting. Meaning if you didn't tell us you're a veteran, we don't know you're a veteran.
The student veteran sign-up will be Thursday in the Trojan Center food court, and sign-up times are set for 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. Well, Felicia, after a year and a half of being spread out all around campus and having offices in two separate buildings, the band is actually finally in one location.
That's right, Courtney. After moving into the new Long Hall, the band is finally in one place that they can call their self. Troy University bands have a new forever home. After moving from the old Long Hall to the old Dining Hall for nearly 2 years, the bands are now in the newly built John M. Long Hall for the next 100 years.
Approximately half of the building is dedicated to the band. We have a suite of offices, and we have a 6,000 square foot band room and about 3,000 square feet of instrument storage space, which we've already filled up.
This new band room is nearly double the size of the original Long Hall, and students involved in the music program are taking note.
We have a bigger space. During marching season, at the beginning, we would all try to fit in Saga to play, and we can all 300 some odd people can actually fit in the new band hall, so it'll be much more efficient.
We have a lot of stuff, and over the past several years they've been our equipment, has been scattered among 4 different buildings on the Troy campus. So getting it all in one location is pretty nice.
And though the band room and building have only been open for about 2 weeks, there is a noticeable change in the band's sound.
It's already improved our sound greatly because now we can actually hear our sound because the room is really alive, whereas in Saga, or Old Saga, it was a dead room and nothing was heard, no articulations, nothing. It just was really bad.
Dr. Walker says that the building will help recruitment for the School of Music, but more importantly, the university as a whole.
In recruiting terms, I think this is going to be a huge recruiting boon for the band program, for the School of Music, for Troy University, because it's such a gorgeous building. Who wouldn't want to come and be a part of this?
We will have a final look at the new building as we take a look into the dance studio.
And now taking a look at news from around the state. Out of Montgomery, Alabama State School Superintendent says the graduation rate for the class of 2013 rose to a record 80%. Superintendent Tommy Bice announced the figure today during the budget hearings with Alabama legislators.
And out of Birmingham, forecasters say there's a chance for rain and snow showers across parts of northern Alabama late tonight and into tomorrow morning. However, little snow accumulation is expected. The National Weather Service says new snow accumulation of less than a ½ inch is possible in the Birmingham area.
And also out of Montgomery, the number of Alabamians signing up for the federally operated health insurance marketplace jumped significantly in the last month, with more than 28,000 signed up through late December. Enrollment under the federal health care law started October 1st.
And still to come on TrojanVision Nightly News, a pair of Trojan basketball players have earned special recognition. Mitchell Spoon will reveal who when he joins us in sports.
Now Mitchell Spoon joins us with a look at sports. So Mitchell, from what I understand, the basketball department is just full of good news lately.
That's right, Courtney. They got their first 2 road wins of the season this past weekend. And to start the week off, they got even more good news on top of that. I'll let you know what that good news is right now in sports. Senior forward Tevin Calhoun was named the Sun Belt Conference Player of the Week after helping the Trojans sweep through the state of Arkansas with victories at Arkansas State and Arkansas Little Rock. Against the Red Wolves, Calhoun scored a game-high and career-high 35 points as Troy won 98-84. Those points were the most by Trojans since Brandon Hazard shot 35 in 2009. Calhoun also hit 7 of 9 three-pointers, which are also the most by Trojans since Boo Ramsey hit 7 of 8 in 2006 at the Sun Belt Conference Championships. Against the other Trojans in the conference, Calhoun came up with 17 points, but did majority of his damage at the free throw line, where he hit 9 of 10 free throws. Troy returns to Trojan Arena on Thursday night to take on the Louisiana Monroe Warhawks as part of a doubleheader with the women's team. Tip-off is scheduled for 7:30. And speaking of the women's basketball team, senior guard Joanna Harden was named to the 2014 Lancey Libran Award watch list. The award is given to the top point guard in women's Division I basketball and is awarded by the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame. Harden is one of 29 players on the list and the only player from the Sun Belt. Through 15 games this season, she leads the Sun Belt in scoring and is ranked 6th nationally, averaging 24 points a game. She has scored 20-plus points in 11 of Troy's games, including a Troy and Sun Belt record of 52 points in November against UAH. Those 52 points are still the most scored in the nation this season across all divisions. Harden has done a lot of her damage at the free throw line as well, shooting 81% from the line. Again, the women's team will be back in action at home on Thursday to take on the UL Monroe Warhawks as part of a doubleheader with the men's team. Tip-off is set for 5:15. And the Troy track and field team will be back in action Wednesday when they return to Birmingham to compete in the Sanford Combined event. The meet will take place at the Birmingham Crossplex. The events feature will be the heptathlon, 60-meter dash, the long jump, the shot put, the high jump, the pentathlon, the 60-meter hurdles, and 800-meter run. The Trojans competed at the UAB Invitational over the weekend, where many newcomers got their first taste of collegiate competition, and several returners posted impressive results in events that featured over 1,000 athletes. And we now know who will be the next class entering the Troy University Sports Hall of Fame on March 29th. Let's take a look at the inductees. The third class consists of baseball pitcher Danny Cox, golf coach Mike Griffin, wide receiver Perry Griggs, running back Ted Horsted, defensive lineman O.C. Umanura, football coach Rick Rhodes, and basketball players Anthony Reed and Paul Word. For baseball, Danny Cox put together one of the most remembered seasons in Troy history. He was inducted into the 1992 Troy Baseball Hall of Fame and set an NCAA record of 43 consecutive scoreless innings while posting a 1.30 earned run average, which is still ranked third best in Troy history. For golf, head coach Mike Griffin led Troy to a pair of Division II national championships, one Division II national runner-up, and 9 Division II national championship tournaments. In football, Perry Griggs held Troy's all-purpose yards for over 30 years with 4,079 yards of football. And one name that most people should know is O.C. Yamiura. He's won a pair of Super Bowl titles and has been selected to 2 Pro Bowls. He played for the New York Giants and currently plays for the Atlanta Falcons. The induction will be the highlight of a busy T-Club weekend on campus. So, Courtney, Felicia, congratulations to both Joanna Horton and Tevin Calhoun for earning those awards. And, of course, a big congratulations to all the inductees into the new Troy Sports Hall of Fame.
Exactly. Congratulations to them and best of luck to all the Trojans. And I know their Hall of Fame inductees as well as the 2 basketball players are very proud of their work, and hopefully they'll keep it up. Of course. Thanks, Mitchell.
Thank you.